Good afternoon. This is the Bothell update for the month of July 2023, and these are all the home sales and things available inside of Bothell, Washington, on both the King County and the Snohomish side. So let's just jump in for you. So Bothell, Washington is located about 19 miles to the northeast of the Seattle Space Needle, and it's located just to the north of the Bellevue area and to the east of the Kenmore area, as well as south of the Everett area. The major thoroughways that come through it are 405 as well as 522 highway. Bothell has two counties that it actually resides in. There's both the King County side as well as the Snohomish County side, just so you have a general idea. But now that we have a general walk-on of Bothell, Washington, let's kind of cover it, because there's 48,000 people that live here roughly, and let's talk about the home sales inside that area. So available for purchase right now, I pulled these numbers yesterday, but as of yesterday, there was 103 homes available for sale, ranging between $200,000 all the way up to $3 million. Now, the average home that came out was just a little over $1.25 million, averaging on the market for 38 days. 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bath, and 2,500 square feet. And the price per square foot came out to $507 a square foot. Now, we're going to compare what July last year was actually sold inside of July, those 31 days inside July, versus this July that we just had, because I want to give you an idea of what we actually are going through inside of this market. Because Bothell is also one of the suburbs that the majority of people that are either in the Kirkland Bellevue area that live in, or also the people that are in the Seattle area that they live in. So I want to give you a quick rundown of what's actually available out there. There was 170 homes sold last year inside of the month of July. Now, this is very important to know because today is the second day of August. A lot of this information hasn't been made public yet by the MLS or the Real Estate Commission or anything like that. But I want to give you an idea of what is out there right now. And what we have right now, there was 170 homes sold last year, and they came out to $468 a square foot roughly. And I just want to compare that to this month. So this last July, so literally 2 days ago, the 31 days that started inside, the 31 days of July, for 2023, there was only 139 homes sold inside of July. Now the price per square foot just barely ticked up at $473 a square foot. But when I compare things together, I want to actually get into this for you right now, because I compared how much our price to sell ratio has actually been at, and when we are looking at the actual homes that were sold this year versus last year, there was about a 19% decrease in homes that were actually sold and completed inside of July of this year. That is 19% down. That's actually a lot compared to what we've become accustomed to, and I want to give you an idea of why also. Because I also compared what the average cost of the homes are in this area, and the average cost of the homes in this area are about $1,050,000 roughly. And what that comes out to, a mortgage payment with 15% down is roughly $6,700 a month. Now I'm actually going to show you some of the mortgage rates that we're seeing in this area right now. And mortgage rates are bouncing around all over the place, but we're actually approaching the 8% range. And this is also where a lot of the problem is inside of the market right now, is there's an unaffordability process. There's an unaffordability issue right now. So not only are the interest rates up, but also the home prices are up. So one of them have to give right now. And at the same time, on July 27th, the Federal Reserve actually increased the rate of the federal funds rate by another 0.25%. There's a lot more people out there that could talk about this, but I want to give you a general idea because these are the things that my friends and family and also my clients talk to me about every day. And again, my name is Victor and I'm a real estate agent in Seattle, Washington. But let's actually go into it a little bit because as you can tell, our interest rates are creeping into the 8% range. Now, this is actually where I came out and I did my math for you. I used an 8.3% interest rate because this only had a 15% down, and I used the interest rate. I used the I used a 700 to 720 range for people's FICOs when I actually did this math. You can do this yourself. I'm only just doing it for you, but this is not financial advice. I want to give you an idea of how to use Google so you can actually figure out how to actually figure out how much your mortgage is actually going to cost. Now, also talk to any of the people that I recommend, or you can reach out to somebody else if you actually want to, because I cover a lot of the things on the real estate side, but I also have friends and colleagues that can actually help you on the mortgage side as well. So if you have any questions with that, just reach out to either, Heidi Elliott or Tucker Maxwell, and their links are in the description also, so you know. But not only did we have a 19% decrease in our actual home sales this last month versus the month last year, but our affordability is also becoming at a precipice here, because the rent, if you were to turn around and rent one of these houses instead of buy them, this is a 2,200 square foot house with 3 beds, 2.5 bath on average, just so you know what we're actually looking at. But if you were to rent that out instead of buying it, it would only cost you $3,700 on average. But if you were to buy it, it's $6,700. So that's a 180% increase just to buy it, and that's a 30-year note that you're going to be coming into. So again, I'm trying to cover a lot of different things, and I'm doing this a little bit differently because I'm trying to cover these for you guys so a little more real time. And if you have any questions, just reach out to me. Here's my information right here. But again, I'm a real estate agent in Seattle, Washington. This isn't financial advice, but I want to give you an idea of what's actually in the market right now. And if you have any questions, just reach out to me here. I'd be happy to talk to you. And as always, it was a pleasure working with you today, and I hope you have a fantastic day.